What's up YouTube? It's Serenity Sharaé here today. Today I have a bookish type of video coming at you guys, and it's just going to be some of the books that I plan to read in 2017. I just wanted to make this video while it's still fucking January, and I remember to make this video. Also to ensue and enforce myself to read these books that I say to you guys. I'm honestly a shitty ass YouTuber. I say I'm going to read all these books, but then like I buy new books or I get sidetracked by something. But yes, I just wanted to go ahead and make this video so then I can show you guys some of the books that I'm reading right now, already starting in 2017, and then like obviously the books that I plan to read throughout the year as well. So we're going to go ahead and get right into that. I don't have that much time to film, so I'm trying to make this work. Alrighty, so we're just going to go ahead and get it started. How I'm going to kind of sort of go through the books is I'm going to start with like my middle grade books, because you guys probably all know I love to read middle grade, and then I'm going to work my way up into like the young adult novels and like adult-ish, borderline, you know, type books like that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what books you plan on reading for 2017. Maybe it'll give me some ideas from some books that I need to read as well. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. Alrighty, so the first novel that I'm going to go ahead and talk about is going to be Fablehaven by Brandon Mull. I am currently about 146 pages into this novel right here, and it's really good. It's basically about these two kids that visit their grandparents while their family's on vacation, and they find this whole other fantasy world within it, through their grandpa and all these mysteries and things like that. So it's pretty interesting. And yes, so that's what this book is about. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm really enjoying Brandon Mull's writing. I did like sticking out a few pages because I enjoyed how he uses multiple ethnicities when he's describing certain creatures that are within the story. So definitely if you're into a writer that's very universal, not like not discriminatory at all, definitely Brandon Mull is someone to check out, and I was shocked by that. I knew my phone was going to ring while I was over here. I literally knew it. I'm sorry, guys. My phone's just all the way over there. But whatever. So, yeah. Brandon Mull, definitely like a very open writer, I would say. That's the word. Very open. Because I don't know why that stuck out to me, that he had like every single ethnicity labeled for some of these creatures. The next book's going to go ahead and be Astro Twins by Mark Kelly. I don't really know too much about this book. My sister had picked it up as a Christmas gift for my little sister on Book Outlet, but didn't realize that the book was going to be like an actual, like, you know, book, because my little sister is 3 years old. I don't think she's going to be able to pick this up. So I went ahead and jacked it until my little sister gets old enough to be able to read this. This is basically just about a couple kids that want to go to the moon, and then it's basically about a competition that ends up ensuing over the fact of who's going to actually be the person to make it to the moon and fly up in the rocket or whatever. But that's all I know from this one because I haven't started this one just yet. Alright, the next books that I plan to read for this upcoming 2017 is, the next one is The Mysterious Benedict Society, and this one's by Trenton Lee Stewart. And this is another middle grade novel, as usual, of course, like, you know. And this one's, I just started reading as well, and it's about page 36, and I'm utterly fucking confused as to what the fuck is going on in this book. So that's where I'm giving it a synopsis. Is kind of hard to explain, because basically all that I know, I didn't really read the synopsis on the back before I started it. I just kind of jumped into it, so I'm pretty confused as to what's happening. But basically all I know at the moment is that all of these kids see an ad in a newspaper to take a test about, it's just like calling out to these kids, like the advertisement, I guess. And then they go to take these tests, and there's these series of stages, but only this one boy has been passing all of these stages. So that's all I know so far. I don't know where the tests lead them. I don't know what the tests are for, but I don't even think these kids know that. So that's kind of the point. And it's pretty in-depth and technical for a middle grade novel, so I was kind of confused by that. So it is middle grade, but it's pretty like intricate. So if you're into that type of thing like me, go ahead and check this book out. And then I went ahead and picked up the second one as well when I purchased the books, because it was like if you buy 2 books you get the third free. So then I just went ahead and got the second one just in case. But it's a good thing that I did, because I feel like I'm going to be really interested in these books. And even though they are middle grade, like you guys can see, they're pretty chunky books. Like they have a decent amount of pages in them, like 400 or so. So I'm pretty excited with that. But these books are really pretty, and like the spines look really good together. Like, can you see that? They look good together. So definitely recommend picking these up if you haven't tried them, because it's kind of a good book just to kind of jump into and not really read the synopsis on it. So yes. Alrighty, so it's all of the kind of middle grade books that I have lined up so far for 2017, obviously. This could just be for the month of January. Maybe I'll actually finish all of these books, but that's like fucking impossible because it's like January 10th already. And I'm not a booktuber, so, you know. The next book that I have here is Red Riding Hood, and this is by Blakely Cartridge Wright. Slash Johnson, it says. So maybe two last names? Who knows? I don't really know. Their last name wasn't on the cover of the book. Is that weird? Whatever. But yes, it's Red Riding Hood. And this book is a retelling, obviously, of Red Riding Hood. But basically what it is she lives in this town where all these things keep happening, I guess. And there's like these wolf hunters like that hunt people, but then like she's the only person that can hear the actual wolf's voice, and it's telling her to come to this place by a certain time or all the people that she loves are gonna die. And I just feel like that's a pretty good twist kind of on the story instead of like the whole grandma thing. So I think it's gonna be interesting, and that's why I picked it up. I love retelling stories, so I definitely thought this one's gonna be interesting to me, and just for anyone that's interested in retelling, this is another one to go ahead and freaking mark on your list, because I have this book for $3, by the way, as well. So maybe that's a bad sign, but I can't pass up a discounted book, so I bought it. And I'm going to read it, and I'm going to see how it goes, because, yeah. Oh, and look at the inside. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. It even has like a flap to like, this book for $3. Like, you can find good books on bargain, guys. Alright, so the next book is going to be The Cellar by Natasha Preston. Yeah, Natasha Preston, which is like a Wattpad book, which I know probably all of you guys have read before. I know there is like a follow-up book, I believe, to it, Awake. Is there a third book? I'm not sure. I don't know if this is like a series, duology, trilogy, whatever. But I did go ahead and pick the first book because it's like one of like the top rated books of all time, apparently. And yeah, it was a Wattpad book, so I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick this up and support Wattpad, because now it's like an actual hard copy, so that's cool. For the writer, and it's just basically about this girl that gets kidnapped by this guy and unravels the story from there. I'm not really sure what happens because I haven't read it, obviously, but yeah, that sounds interesting as well. So another book on my list. Oh yeah, my boyfriend bought me this book, which is why it's on my list for right now, because I want to go ahead and read it. I mean, he bought it for me, like I might as well read it, you know, soon, you know. And the next book I feel like I've had on so many TBRs, so many like videos about books, because I just can't seem to fucking pick up this book and actually enjoy it and read it. I don't know what it is, but that's Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. And I know for a lot of people that's like what, you can't pick that book up and read it? I love that book. This is some people's like favorite book of all time. I don't understand it, because every time I try to pick it up I get bored and I can't really go through it. So determined 2017 to just bore myself through this book, or maybe like there's a pickup point, something like that I just hadn't reached yet. But yeah, I want to give it a shot. It's basically about this girl that, or not this girl, but she's a twin, and she finally goes off to college, and she's without her twins, and she's going through all that separation anxiety and such. And she's also a fan writer. There's probably some type of love within this as well, but we'll see. I'm not really a contemporary book reader, but we'll see how this book goes for me. I just really need to get it done, really need to get it out of the way, so I can read Carry On. That's another reason why I want to read this book. So, Rainbow Rowell. Live up to the hype, because I'm confused. So confused. Alright, and I saved the best book for last, not only because it's one of my really anticipated books to read. It's highly hyped all over BookTube, all over like just the book community in general. And I haven't read it yet, and I need to read the second book as well, but I need to pick that one up first. And that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I know I haven't read it yet, and I've had this book for so long. It's just such like a length to read, and I was in school and all these things, so never really had a time or a chance to pick it up. But now I do have a chance to pick it up, and like I have all the time in the world basically to read it. And I even have the audiobook of this book, and I have not fucking read it yet, and I want to read it so bad. It's like about a heist, about like these, I don't know if it's 8 people or 6 of them. It's probably 6 of them if it's 6 of Crows. I don't know. But like all these criminals get together to do this fucking kick-ass heist or whatever it is. I don't really know what happens. I haven't read it yet, and it has black pages, and I love that, and I just want to read it already, but I haven't. So this is definitely happening this year. There's no other time for it to happen because I start college, so this needs to happen. Alrighty guys, that's basically all the books that I'm going to be planning on reading so far in 2017. I'm a shitty booktuber, so we'll see if I even actually read all these books anyway. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more book videos, vlogs, whatever type of videos you guys want to see. That's what I'm all about, like you guys know. Filming whatever you guys want to see. I love making booktube videos, and I love reading, so like fuck yeah, if you haven't picked up a book, go ahead and do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now because I have somewhere that I have to be literally like, I've been had somewhere to be. So yes, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.